Maisha ya Ndoa.
Welcome to Maisha and Ndoa. This is a great episode that we have lined up for you today. We have an awesome, beautiful couple seated here together with me with an awesome story. Yes, today I keep on rhyming the awesome words because that is what it is today. And they'll be telling us their journey in marriage, the lessons that they've learned and they'd like to share with us. And this is a show that you cannot afford to miss. Kindly call someone and tell them that we've got Mr. and Mrs. Alex Maina on the set. They've been married for 2 decades. Yes, 20 years together, consistent, loving each other, and walking this journey of 2 becoming 1 together. I'm Super Waroy, and we are in Serena Camp at Soisambo Conservancy. A great place indeed. If you just look around, you'll see the flamingos in the lake element height, the wildlife walking around. It's an awesome place, the kind of place you should come chill out with your partner, with your family, and just talk and make your marriage work. Yes, Maisha and Ndoa, where marriage works. Let us welcome our couple, our power couple on this show. Karibuni sana.
Asante.
Probably just introduce yourselves and let us know who you are.
My name is Alex Maina, and this is my dear, loving wife and friend, Patricia.
I'm Patricia Maina.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow. You said I do 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yes.
Yes.
How did you meet and how was the process? Mlijuliana wapi? Pastor ulirushaje Patricia kwa box?
Okay, our beginning process was very bumpy. Like a bumpy process that we did not have really like a good order as people do these days. And but basically we met, and the first time I saw her, the way I'm seeing her today, I just knew this would be my wife. And then I tried to throw some mysteries. You're the only being in my githeri. When I see you, my heart paragasha. And then we got into a relationship. Basically, that's how we met. Or how did we meet?
We don't meet.
We met in church.
Yes.
The first time I came to church, Deliverance Church, there. And then I was not saved, and I was very careful not to be saved. And definitely the church is interesting. The way you see people who are saved from the religion that I was, it interests you. So when I got saved, he first pulled me and thought he's going to do me. You remember the time we used to do follow-ups? Then he thought he's the one who's going to do. He was the youth pastor. So he said he's the one going to do the youth pastoring of me. So from that time up to now, he's still doing it.
Wacha twende Kiswahili kidogo. Ukamwona pale, ukaamua sasa huyu ndiye utamfanyia follow up. No one else in this whole church. Wale watu wameokoka.
Unajua mimi maybe kulingana na story yangu ya even before niende kanisani, nilikuwa nimeishi katika maisha tofauti yenye ilikuwa na ugumu wake. Na kitu moja ambacho nilikuwa natarajia kupata maishani ni kuwa accepted by someone or to be loved by someone. So nilikuwa na hiyo jana kiu ya kutafuta huyo mtu mwenye atanipenda na mwenye atani appreciate the way I was. So wakati niliona Patricia nikadhani
you are like this is it.
She was smaller then. So nikaona huyu ndiye anaweza, so I give it a trial.
Yes.
And it worked. Mistari sikukosa, and then it worked. Yes.
Then at what point, so akakwambia ungependa kukuoa ama mkaingia kwa relationship?
I think he was not very direct. I could hear from other people like he's my boyfriend. And it was a sin those days. And I was like asking him, do you hear what people say that we are friends? We are not. And he was like, I also hear. So before I confirmed, he had already confirmed to people, and I was like, this is not me. I was not expecting him to be my best friend. But as time went on, then the love grew after sometimes. And then he was very real and very open, and he could talk about his life so much. And as I listened, it was like, oh, he's interesting, he's excited. And I loved his openness, the way he can give up his little story. You know, some people are very they don't. Yeah. But for him, he tells me this is wrong, this is right, dialect. Yeah.
So she comes in, she begins to live with you.
Yes, he did.
And that's how you get married.
Yes.
And it's wonderful to hear that not everyone who's watching us has had a church wedding.
Yeah, we didn't have a church wedding.
But there's still hope because you're here and you're ministering and doing so much for God. But ulihisi nini wakati sasa ilibidi pengine ukaolewa na pengine hukufanya kanisa harusi? Ulihisi vibaya?
No, it didn't.
Or how did you feel?
You see the society, the people I was around, they were okay. And I was very careful to go beyond what I can. The people around you matters, and the people that took us back to Christ are just normal people. They don't exaggerate.
Like our mom and our pastor.
Our mom was so supportive. Our friends, we had two very good friends, and they were very supportive. And they're still pastors. By then, they were young pastors.
And they're still supporting you.
Yeah, and today, up to today, they are very good friends.
So, Pastor, you're there, then you're not a pastor, and you are a youth pastor. And what does the church say about you?
Okay, I was not really like a youth pastor as maybe, because I used to do maybe some, okay, I came from Nairobi, then I went to Mashamba. So basically, you know that kind of when you get somebody like that coming to a church in the village, somehow they are kind of esteemed as if they know a lot. So that's how I got kind of into some kind of levels of leadership, because I was different from from the rest. But what I would say, definitely, the pastor gave us a lot of support. Our pastor, he knew part of my story. My mom was also there for me. So we kind of some people who stood with us, and they went through with us through the journey. It was quite a journey. The journey would have taken like also almost 1 year. You know, like it was it's quite a journey of facing some real struggles in life based on some things that I brought into my life when I was young, and some things that I've gone through when I was growing up that really took a lot of, or today we may call it deliverance, you know. So, but I had to go through that for a while.
So after now you're there, you're married, and you've started living together, and you're back in church. What were some of the things that you went through? Some of the challenges, probably you're a newly married couple. Pengine siku hizo kukuwa na semina nyingi. Probably, what were some of the differences you saw from being single and now you're married?
Basically, I would say I did not know what you were getting into when you were getting married. You know, it's like you get into, and I also see it today. You know, it's not really because of us, but I think many people don't know what they are getting into when they are getting married, especially maybe boys and girls. When you're having maybe you're coaching one another, and then you're looking towards unataka kuoa, lakini hiyo kitu inaitwa kuoa, maybe wakati mwingine hatu understand its depth, because it's a deep thing, and its responsibilities, because it's something that maybe we need to understand and teach people better on what they are getting into, rather than maybe seeing as if, because me I thought maybe because I have my friend who is now my wife, life is easy, you know, life is easy. Yani kuna vile nilielewa, sikuelewa vizuri kwa sababu nidhani ni kitu tu rahisi, but now I have come to learn that marriage, I would say, is a place of a transition where the boy things must die. And I would say maybe the boy dies and a man is born, a husband is born, and a father is born. So if those deaths do not take place, that marriage may never work. The same case with the girl must get out of the way, and then a woman comes in who eventually becomes a wife, who eventually becomes a mother. So it's kind of a process of a lot of growth and a lot of death. There's some boys things that, you know, when I got married, I was carrying a lot of boys, my boys' friends, my boys' lifestyle, my boys, you know, I was just a boy who was taken a wife. and that cannot really work. Yeah, it's a struggle. We'll fight. And we had some battles, and we had such kind of things. Yes.
So for you, it was now transitioning from a girl to a wife. How was that?
Definitely is a bit difficult because there's so many girls that you had surrounded yourself with, and so many tutabias za wasichana, and you have those daydreaming lifestyle without, and here you come to that life.
So probably girls would think one day I'll get married to this Prince Charming, who is rich.
Yeah. And then you think it's just living.
Yeah.
And chips and sausage and chicken.
And letters, and all those
and
things.
letters and very funny dreams that we have. And eventually you find life is very different.
Yeah.
You have no soap for washing the napkins. You have no enough food to feed the child. So you get up, it's like you get stuck and you're confused. Unless somebody comes in and tells you, no, you have to go on.
Yeah. It's like it can be like for me, based on where we came from, our families are a little bit similar, so we did not struggle as children. So in terms of, we had good parents who really took care of us with a few challenges there, but we had good houses, good parents were working well. But then the reality of now, us finding ourselves in that single room somewhere with only a small cupboard there and no food in Nakuru now, because we thought there's this dream that everything is going to work out. However, you can just draw a dream. We knew that after this, maybe in a few years' time, we'll have bought land, we'll have gotten a house. That was the dream. But then it's just dawned on you that you don't know, and you are wrong in terms of your ideas. They will never work. And that reality kind of hits you. Ni kama kuna mtu alisema kwamba kuna kama hiyo model ya partnership whereby you're in the first stage whereby and that happens maybe to people who are even watching us, who are planning to do some things like marriage, whereby it's a very exciting stage, whereby you're getting into marriage. Oh, I'm getting married to Patricia. After 2 years, we'll have 2 kids. Then we're going to build a big house, a car. It's exciting. Utakuwa ukienda wapi? What kind of model of a car do you want me to buy for me? Oh, a BMW is not good. And all that. Then it just dawns on you after getting married that there are a lot of responsibilities. You have to look for money. You have to look for, you are the one in charge. And
Especially as the husband.
is working.
Wow, nothing is working. We are on Maisha and Ndoa, and they're talking to us about their life story, and still are counseling, advising, and helping you understand what marriage really is 20 years down the line. They've learned quite a bit, and they're sharing it with us. We'll be right back after the break.
Maisha and Ndoa.